There were tailbacks on Paris's famous Champs-Élysées Avenue and across the city. With most of the metro, bus and train services closed, people sought alternative ways to get around. The biggest transport workers' strike in the French capital for more than a decade caused travel chaos and frustration for commuters.
The idea is to be able to strike or protest using methods which don't prevent others going to work.
I'm avoiding public transport because I thought it would be busy and delayed.
Transport workers are protesting against the French President Emmanuel Macron's planned pension reforms. The French government says it wants to streamline the complex and costly pension system to make it fairer and financially sustainable.
We are going to build a truly universal system which for every euro contributed gives everyone the same rights, whether they are workers, shopkeepers, researchers, farmers, civil servants, doctors or entrepreneurs.
These transport workers say they're worried their pensions could be reduced or they could be forced to work longer. Most people in France can retire at 62, but some transport workers can retire in their 50s.
Our pension schemes are sacred. We accepted jobs with shift work. We're responsible for public safety, but now they want to take our rights away.
We are being asked to take on increasingly difficult working conditions while losing what little compensation we had.
Many people in France regard the state public pension scheme as a pillar of the French social system. Previous French presidents who've tried to reform it have backed down after public opposition. Reforming France's pension system was one of Emmanuel Macron's campaign promises, but it's fraught with risk. Opinion polls suggest that the French president's popularity is finally on the rise after a difficult year domestically because of the yellow vest protests. So he'll have to tread carefully if he wants to avoid a new wave of street demonstrations.
Most French people probably accept that the system needs changing. It's no longer financially viable for the coming decade, so it's a calculated risk. But Emmanuel Macron has gained in popularity since his good results in European elections and his great national debate, so he has momentum.
The government says it will draw up proposed pension reforms after lengthy consultations with trade union leaders and the public, a strategy the president may be gambling on to give him the green light to continue with this sweeping reform agenda. But it won't be easy. Workers from other sectors are planning similar strikes in the coming weeks. Natacha, Butler, Al Jazeera, Paris.